Ah. Oh, hello there. We back. We back, people. You see this? Right there? Come on. Yeah. Right there? Gladiator 2, bitch. Yes. Okay. Let me calm down, right? Alright, this is a legendary sequel directed by Ridley Scott. The classic Gladiator movie we all know and love back in the year 2000. Here we are for number 2 here in 2024. When I first heard about this movie, get it out of here. I don't want it. I don't want to see it. Ridley. Oh, baby. Yeah. You came back to form on this one, brother. Okay, because I was a little disappointed in Napoleon. Your past couple projects, I was starting to wonder. If you lost the touch, baby. But no. No, we here right now. And I'll say this off the top. Is it better than Gladiator 1? I don't know if we can say that. I wouldn't say that personally. But we can debate about it because this one is certainly different while borrowing a lot of elements from the first one. So, obviously, how are we going to do a sequel? Maximus died. Well, we pick up with Lucius. And obviously, after the fallout of Commodus dying in number 1, he has to go off on the run, and his mother, Scylla, is essentially kept in the Palace of Swords as like a political, entity of her own right. But with him being the only true heir to the throne, obviously people are going to want to come and get him. So, got to send him off so he can be safe. He's on the run. He's running and gunning. And his mother says that she's going to bring him back as soon as it's safe. Never happens. Now, present day, little Lucius is old. I'm not going to say his other name because I don't care about his other name. It sounds dumb. Okay, he's Lucius. All right. But he has a woman now. He has a wife, and it's lovely. And she's a warrior herself. And this is badass. And I don't know what, Namibia, I believe, is the country that they were in. Or Nubia. Something like that. All right. Numidia, I believe. The Romans are coming. Okay. Coming to take their town. And they're going to fight or whatnot. But it's not looking good because Pedro Pascal, General Acacius. What? Yeah, that's my man. I'm saying it right now. He's my favorite character in the whole movie. Because at the first scene, the man is he's getting lit up, by the naval forces and whatnot. And what does he do when the drawbridge is stuck? I'm the general. Get out of my way. I'm coming through. I'm leading my men into battle. This is what I wanted to see. Okay, I needed a villain, quote unquote, because I wouldn't even call him the villain in this movie. But he's just like Maximus, bro. It's like in every which way and form, even when he goes back after successfully winning and killing Lucius's wife. Well, I mean, he didn't do it. He did the orders. But hey, we all out on the battlefield. We knew what we signed up for. So in this regard, the emotional impact of how I'm supposed to feel towards Lucius, nothing like Maximus, because Maximus' son was trampled to death by a horse. And then they said that he squealed like a little girl when he got nailed up on the cross and his wife got ravaged and all that. That's another level, okay? Lucius's wife, she fell on the battlefield. It's tough. It's tough, and I feel that, but it's not the same on that front, okay? But we understand where the rage is coming from. He's going to go after General Acacius. Obviously, he's sold into slavery, starts becoming a gladiator. Now, and we were waiting to see what he was going to be. And I do love the role that they chose for old Denzel. Oh, because this was a menace, dude. And you knew from the beginning, he wasn't like our previous Proximo, okay? He just wasn't like that. That guy was a born entertainer, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to put on a show for the people. That's not this guy. He's not looking for the strongest. He's not looking for the smartest. He wants the people with their fire in their belly. And he sees that Lucius is this one. Just even from early battles where the man's choking out a monkey. Okay, might be the most implausible thing in the whole movie. And I know the man battled a rhino head to head. Doesn't matter. It's a fucking baboon. I don't think any person is winning a hand-to-hand fight with a baboon. But they made it look good. They made it look good, and they give Lucius his own little feats that kind of separate him and show that he's his own guy, you know, because we saw all the legendary things that Maximus did. Now we got to build this new guy up. And I like the fact they took the time to do that and show that, okay, he got some skill too, all right? And he's not backing down to anyone, and I like that. And the difference between this movie and the last movie is that for a large majority of the movie, the Emperor knew who Maximus was. I mean, he was basically had no choice but to tell him, oh yeah, this is who I am. Not for Lucius. Now, certain people are figuring it out. Certain very important people, and we'll come back to that. But these two emperors, they don't know what's going on. And I must say, as funny as they were and as unhinged as they were getting at times, because Caracalla and Crata, I think, was the other one. One of them had a fucking monkey in a diaper on his shoulder at all times. So you know what type of time he's on. And the other one is really gave me a lot of Commodus vibes, but he cares so much about his brother and has to control his brother, quote unquote, that he just ends up sounding like an idiot half the time. But it works, but I do wish that the Emperors would have been a little bit more formidable, because it felt like in the previous movie, when Commodus, he was dumbass too, don't get me wrong, but when he figured out some shit was going on, he knew how to put the fear of God in people, okay? These two I never got that from them. The only person you're really scared of is obviously Acacius, because he is the man now. He is Rome's hero, and it's crazy because he controls a force of 5,000 people or whatever, and that's essentially half of the Roman military force. Why would they ever turn on this man as they do later in the movie? Kind of shows how dumb these emperors are. But I digress. So, obviously, the plot thickens as we come to find out that Acacius is with Sylla, and he's tired of this. He's an honorable man. He doesn't want to keep going and conquering all this stuff for these terrible rulers. He wants to do what Maximus was going to do years ago. And you know where this is going to lead to, man. And freaking Lucius has to go and avenge his wife. Oh, get out of here, man. Get out of here. And that's why he's not one of my favorite characters in this movie. He might be fourth on the list, okay, of the people. Because obviously we got Acacius, all right? We have Maximus, Denzel. And this doctor. I really liked this doctor, okay? I liked him a lot. The wisdom that he was given to this boy, he was like, yeah, I was a gladiator too. Oh, yeah, it's nice and all that. I took a whole lot of lives. Now I'm going to put my energy in saving on that. Like that. Towards the end, he's the one that comes up with the clutch plays. Love that. But just, Ridley Scott knows how to do that. It's some really kind of nobody side character that keeps popping up, their effect that they have on the main character and actually helping them, you know, grow a bit in terms of realizing that it's not all about the revenge part of it and that there's, you know, there's more at stake to all this. I really like how he does those side characters to have that type of impact. And while all this is happening, Denzel is making moves. Okay, he's gambling against these other senators, taking their homes and shit, and now he has them under his thumb, essentially. Because it's like, I own your house, but I want your loyalty. And he's just, we're sliding in there. All to get close enough to the emperors in order to turn. Not on the emperors, but on us. On Rome, because what he wants is not like everybody else. He's, oh my God, he's an evil Marcus Aurelius. It's what he is. He doesn't believe in giving out power. He says you got to go and take it. What other country in the world could you be a slave to an empire and then you won the empire by the end? What? Yes. Yeah. We can all feel that, okay? And to be honest, as important as the message is about fighting to give the freedom back to the people and all this other stuff, 16 years later, and it's like Maximus doesn't matter. All that we did. And now there's 2 idiots. And the corruption's worse than ever. And one of them's got a diseased dong. And now he's got a baby diaper monkey on his shoulder because he's out of his mind. And the other one's not too far behind. And there's people begging on the streets and there's disease. And we've seen all that before. But it's different now. So, you know, maybe that was the downfall of Maximus. Because you have to have a leader. You can't fully give the power all the way back to the people. That's the conclusion I've come to at this point. It's very ideal, it's noble, and it's honorable. Will it work when you got people like Maximus just waiting in the wings? Who knows who the next one of him is? All right? Who knows? Rome, the city of thieves, all that. That's what it was built on. So, anyway, how impactful is Lucius' full journey going to be? I don't know, but you know, we'll never figure that out. I'm sure the empire fell shortly after, okay, because it became normal. But besides the point, Maximus made all these plays, cleared the board of all these people, starts taking out the emperors after one another, after he made them turn on each other, which was very funny. But I do feel like, to a degree, this movie didn't have the crescendo that I thought that it was going to have. Like, when you compare it to number 1, like, it's building up this whole time, and you know that Commodus is getting pissed, but he can't do anything, he can't react, and in the most crucial moment, when they're right on the door of victory, boom, shit gets stamped out. But I don't never really feel like that. I never feel like we took a back step in this movie. Even when the twins figured out the shit was going on, because Maximus is the one that fucking ratted us out. Why? Scylla, and this is why you die. This is why you die for this. You don't know how to shut your mouth in your own home. Get in your bedroom. Get in your bedroom with your man. Lock the door. Stop talking to kids. Stop talking in the courtyard. And because you couldn't wait 2 days. 2 days. Acacius had the people waiting. He said, just give me a couple days. I'll go get them. I'll roll in this bitch and I'm freeing everyone. No, it's too dangerous. I just got him back. I won't give my son's life. You didn't know about your son's life. Because you weren't looking that hard. Keep it real. How hard were you looking? You found a new man. And it's fine. But, and I get it, mother's love, yes. You're fucking up the plan. And then they obviously stopped the plan halfway. Acacius gets fucking hemmed up. Now he's got to go against every single gladiator. And then, well, bitch comes out here after we're already tired, okay? I had fully switched at this point in the movie. I had fully switched to where I want Lucius to die. I'm sweating because this is serious right now, okay? Who is the good man? Who is fighting for the good of the people? Not Lucius. And then, now you want to wear his ring after you killed him for no reason. And you couldn't even kill him. You whooped your ass. But I do appreciate the fact how he came around to find out how good of a man Acacius was and how he was actually perpetuating the legacy, not only your grandfather, but your actual father. And yes, we find out that Maximus is actually Lucius's father, which I don't feel like that was too much of a stretch. Because I know the rumors and how they kind of portrayed it always made it seem like there was a little brother-sister loving that led to Lucius. But I don't think he would have turned out to be his normal boy. Okay, just saying. But I do like the fact that Lucius, at every point after this, makes note of how he's not his father. He's not as strong. He's not a general. All this, even though he's the spitting image of a young Marcus Aurelius, which was pretty cool. I must say, that was pretty cool. He's not that guy. But he's going to do what he has to. He's going to show the strength and honor. He's not going to back down for the good of Rome now. Okay? And in the end, as Macromus has essentially installed himself as the new emperor, while we still got the crazy shadow emperor over here. Because, yeah, he just started talking his way and made the brothers kill each other, essentially. And the scene with Denzel in front of the Senate, after he lets the crazy-ass nigga leave, he got a bag, and he pulls out the other emperor's head. And you see this? I can tell truths to this. It sees power. It sees, I was like, oh, yeah, that's typical Denzel. You knew he was going to do it. You knew he was going to start flexing on everybody. And he did. And it was so good. It was so good. But I really wanted to know more about why. Just because if you have the ability to take the power, you should. Why did he do all he wanted to do? He was a slave to Marcus Aurelius. Does it all stem back to just that? Or was this just certain people have that ambition? I think that's what that is. And that's why you got to have people always there. Stand on the home front. Protect the country from these ambitious people. Because, boy, they keep on coming. They keep on coming. And the fact that he got this close. Killed your mother, too. Killed your mother. As you're trying to save her, you freed all the gladiators. They're getting surrounded by all sides. He ends up having to off the other emperor too. And Macromus, she trying to get away. Where are you going, baby? Where are you going? Yeah, we hunting you down, son. Hunting you down, and we're going to have a showdown at the gate where Rome was found. Founded. Oh, God. And the man can fight? I didn't see that coming. I figured he was a former gladiator who got his freedom. The man's old. Brother was getting down. Brother was getting down. But I will say, that fight was a little bit anticlimactic. You knew what was going to happen. It wasn't going to go any other way. I almost wish that he actually did kill General Acacius. Because that fight was ridiculous. They were throwing blows, going hand to hand. Sword blade, all of that. But he's the only top goon level person that you're actually afraid of as you go through the movie. And the way they had set it up where our main hero is actually about to go kill the main hero for the main villain, that is tremendous setup. Tremendous. And it hurt when Acacius got taken out like he did earlier in the movie. I think that my only real big issue with this movie, man, is Lucius. It's Lucius. At the end of the day, you need the strong MC to go hard. And he was going hard. I'm not going to say Paul Mescal did a bad job, because he did a great job. He did a great job. He's no Maximus. And while I respect the fact that he acknowledged it, when you're wearing his armor and everything else, you know, that comes with a certain level of expectation. But all in all, I have to say that this movie is, if I was to give it a rating, ooh. Ridley Scott, damn good on the directing. We knew that. Denzel, Pedro Paul. Come on. The senators. The grease was real. That's acting. So it's all like, it's a pretty top tier movie. I think at this point I'm giving it I'm leaning 8. I'm leaning 8. I wanted to say 7, but 7's cop out a lot of the times. Okay, this is an 8. Okay, clearly. I couldn't say that this is a 7. No way. No way. Is it a 10 out of 10? Like Gladiator 1? No. That one might be 11 out of 10. But it's a good movie, man. It's a good movie. I only wish that Lucius was somebody that I could get behind a little bit more. And I think part of that is what he lost was nothing compared to how Maximus lost. And that's probably what endeared us to Maximus so much more. And how it all actually unfolded with his quote-unquote brother killing his father to go and kill his family for him to come back and kill him. Whoa. Insane. But we know nothing about these emperors. Where did they come from? Who are they? Macrobus, like, we don't even focus our attention on him till the last 30 minutes of the movie. Which was good stuff, but it's like, I just wanted more. I wanted more of that. Because these emperors were really a nothing burger. Like, let's keep it real. But the fights were top notch. Naval battle scenes, monkeys, and rhinos. I'm gonna stick with 8. I'm gonna stick with an 8 out of 10. This was my review for Gladiator 2. Let me know what you thought about the movie. Do you agree or disagree with my critiques and all the things of that nature? Who was your favorite character? Me personally, General Acacius. No question. Even Macromus? I'm not sure if he was my number 2. I'm not sure because I really like that doctor. I know it's ridiculous. He didn't have a huge role, but the clutchness for him to come back with the army. Yeah. Love that. Love that. And to a degree, the Emperors were quite funny. They were. But do you think it lived up to number 1, man? Do you think that this sequel should have been made? How did you like it? Where do you think it ranks amongst all the movies of this year? Is this the movie of the year? I don't know that answer, but around the corner of the Mahdi's, and we will find out there. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy. I'm out.